Hey everybody, Shawn here, creator of the STARS Life Navigation System and the Hero Support Network. Also, I'm the author of The Change Agent's Guide to Engineering the Happiness Machine. HERO stands for Happiness Engineering and Resiliency Optimization, of course. And this is a concept that many people have never heard of before. And what that basically means is that it's kind of taking an ecological perspective on your life, right? Ecology is the study of the way that living organisms interact with one another, right? To produce certain outcomes like balance or imbalance in the environment, right? In the climate, etc. Well, only in this case, the environment is your home or your workplace or your school. And the climate is the atmosphere there. It's the fertility that exists in your home. And you might not even be able to see it right away, but if you understood what to look for, you would notice it. For example, you need to have security in your home, right? Not just physical security, but you need to be able to be emotionally secure, mentally secure. And that means that there's not anyone around who is going to abuse you or bully you or, emotionally or mentally or, mess with your head, harass you psychologically or in any other way, right? So you can recognize that security is present by the absence of threat. And one of the ways you can tell there's no threat is because you don't feel anxious or afraid, right? And you don't see anyone doing anything antagonistic or against the well-being of the psychological well-being of human beings in general. Now, one of the things that's important is to realize that when you're going to engineer an environment in such a way that it's good for you, you need to engineer it in such a way that it's good for everyone. And that means that you're going to find a standard of what well-being looks like when it's situated in the environment, and then you're going to try to take action steps to put the things there that need to be there in order for human beings who enter that place to have an experience. So you're effectively creating an experience for yourself and others, right? And that's what this is all about. So you engineer, which means define a standard, and then you create a plan, and then you act in ways that constructs the thing you plan to build. And in this case, what you've built is an environment that is healthy, a healthy social environment, and so that when you and other people participate and spend time there, you can experience in your being the positive effects of being in that positive place. Really, it's that simple. But there's one more step on that. Now that you've engineered something, you've created it, you've also got to be able to keep it around for a while, right? What's the point in having something if you're just going to lose it a week from now? If you, let's say, you just got out of an abusive relationship, and tonight you're going to go out to a bar, which is totally cool, and have a good time. But there's going to be a guy there, and he's going to approach you, or a woman who's going to approach you, and they're going to sell you the same line of BS that the last person did that ended up perpetrating against you, right? And you've got to be able to tell what's going on in order to maintain that well-being that you have created at home. Because you don't want to go out thinking you're just going to have a good time, and then you end up getting a new partner, and they end up bringing all this toxicity into your life, right? So you need to be able to keep your situation resilient against destruction, right? Resilient means that if something comes against your situation, your circumstances, or the environment that you've built that's healthy, then you can bounce back. You can recover. You can take that shock to the system and absorb it without breaking apart, and your situation won't break apart. And the only way to keep things resilient is to be a heroic person. A heroic person is someone who is able to take personal responsibility for managing the outcome of the daily life circumstances for those daily positive experiences, right? And that requires you to be willing to go out there and monitor, observe, monitor, and confront problems as they arise. This is what you can do as a hero. Heroes have to stand up to threats in order to maintain the well-being that they've built. All right, have a great week. Talk to you next time.